This talk, What is a Guru, is given by His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar.
Now just look, what is your basic commitment in life? What is it you want? What is it you are committed to? You'll find that you are committed to happiness. Every living creature wants to be happy. Right? Basic commitment in life. That you want to be happy. In order to be happy, you are doing all that you are doing. Whether it is money or power or sex, anything in life, it's all directed towards one thing, that is happiness. I want to be happy, basically. Even if you are miserable, people enjoy misery because that gives some sort of happiness. Isn't it? Now this alignment of our goal, I want to be happy, that's what I am up to. And we are seeking that, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. We think after accomplishing something, then we will be happy. But do you see that it doesn't happen that way? Or even if it happens, it's short-lived. You ask a baby, are you happy? The baby says, oh, if I become like my big brother, if I go to college, then I'll be more independent, I'll have more freedom. Then I'll be happy. Isn't it? And you ask a college-going boy or a girl, are you happy? If I get on my own, if I get a job, or if I get settled in a business, then I'll be happy. Talk to somebody who is settled in their job or business. You know what they say? If I get my perfect soulmate, perfect match, then I'll be happy. Okay, you got your soulmate. Are you happy? If I have a kid, then I'll be happy. So ask those who have children. Well, my child is sick and it has to go older and should have good company, it should have proper education. So how can you relax till my child grows up? The children had to grow up and they should be on their own. And say, then I'll be happy. Or if I get my retirement, then I can do whatever I want. You know, now I have a lot of responsibility. Right? And ask all those who are retired, are you happy now? Say, oh, good old days. In 40s, in 50s, it was so wonderful, great. See that? The whole life is spent in preparing to be happy in some day in future, creating some heaven in the future. Isn't it? It's like making bed all night, having no time to sleep. We're busy making the bed all night. By the time we kick the bucket, there's an expression, we are gone, it's finished, life is done. Just take a statistics of how we spend our life. Suppose we live for 80 years, 90 years. And that 80 or 90 years of life, how do we spend? Just take a statistic. In 80 years of lifespan, 35 years we spend in sleeping. Suppose 8 hours you sleep on an average, 8 to 9 hours. See, you add up, it comes to 35 years. And if you spend in the bathroom 2.5, 3 hours a day. Add up all the time. You'll find nearly 8 to 10 years you spend in bathroom. And in the dining table taking your food. That adds up to another 8 hours, 8 years, 9 years. And traveling on the street, road, on the car, on the freeway. Add them up. And working, say, 8 hours of work we do. That comes to another 30, 35 years. How many hours, minutes, days we have spent our life really being joyful, really being happy from within, not just showing outside, but right from within, smile from inside. Those are the moments we have really lived life, isn't it? And those are the days when you are a very small kid like that baby. You're completely blissful and happy. Or some moments when you are on surfing, or when you are on the mountain top, or when you are swimming or sailing, completely free in mind. And in the present moment, enjoying every moment of life. So there are two ways of looking at life. One is thinking we'll be happy after I achieve this, or saying I'm happy come what may now, but I'll do this also. Do you see this? Do you see the fundamental difference? Your action or your job can be an expression of joy rather than expecting joy out of the result of the job, which never happens. Isn't it? And this is what we look for. This is what we have to look. You have to look to yourself, unless you call for this infinite potential that is you. Unless you call for that, it doesn't open up in you. See, unless you memorize something, it doesn't stay with you. Unless you learn how to operate computer, that ability in you lies dormant. And it is not a difficult thing. First thing is being aware of your body. See, we are not aware of our body till our body starts aching or pinching us. Do you see what I'm saying? We are not aware that we have head till it starts hurting. When it hurts, we become really aware of our body. When leg starts hurting, we become aware of body. Till then, we are forgetful of our own body. We are not attentive of it, right? See what I'm saying? Isn't it? Now, same thing with the breath. We are not aware of our breath, that we are breathing. Sometimes we have to take a deep breath, then we become aware. Or when the air is polluted, suddenly become aware, oh, air is polluted, I can't breathe, right? Have you ever thought about what is the first act you did coming into this world? What did you do first when you came into this world? Crying. No, breathe. You took a deep breath in and then you started crying. Crying is the second act, but first act is breathing in. And do you know what is the last act that you're going to do? Breathing out. You breathe out and you don't breathe in, and that's it. And everybody else will cry. First act of life, we breathe in. The last act of life, we breathe out. Between this, the whole life, we breathe in and we breathe out. But we have never attended to this breath. We have never attended to this breath, you see. We are using only 30% of our lung capacity. And 90% of the impurities in our body goes out through the breath. Because every minute we are breathing out, every second when we breathe out, we are expelling a lot of impurities from our system. And breath is connected to the mind so closely. And just let us take a look at the mind. What is happening in the mind? Streams are thoughts coming day in and day out. About 16 to 18 hours in a day we are thinking. Of that, nearly 14 to 15 hours in a day we are talking. Each thought is an impulse of energy and intelligence. See how much of energy, electrical energy we are wasting. And when a particular thought gets stuck in the system, like in olden days they used to have the gramophone record and the needle sometimes used to get stuck in one place. And the same line of the song would repeat and repeat and repeat. I don't know whether you are aware of it or not. In India it happens often. People have these old records and then they put in the same, and you have to literally pull the needle out and keep it on the next track. Otherwise you will hear the same line 100 times. Same thing happens in our mind, in our memory. Mind gets stuck in a place and it goes round and round, and this is called worry. One thought comes up as soon as you wake up in the morning, and the same thought bombards you when you go to bathroom and brush your teeth. The same thought bombards you when you are having a cup of tea. And when you sit in your car and drive to office, the same thought is bombarding your head. In every red light, the same thought comes. What is this phenomenon? Why it is happening like this? Why is it our mind is oscillating so much? We are worried about the past, we are angry about the past, or anxious about the future. You see that? Any moment you see, it shouldn't have been like that. It could have been better. It should have been better. So what you are doing, you are regretting the past. Isn't it? Which is not there right now. It's already done and gone. Suppose this vase here, flower vase, it falls down and breaks. It has broken already. It shouldn't have broken. Saying it shouldn't have broken, it shouldn't have broken, it shouldn't have happened. Does it help in any way? Is this not what we're all doing? All your anger is about the past. They shouldn't have done that way. This is about the past. Right? Why did so and so say such words to me? Why did they insult me? Well, they themselves do not know why they insulted you. Do you see what I'm saying? Person is not so conscious, so aware when he's doing an act, because he's not conscious and aware about the streams of thoughts that run in the mind. Now I have been speaking now for 10-15 minutes. See what is happening in the mind. What's happening in your mind? In your mind you are having a filter. You say yes, yes, and you say no, no. So you agree with me what you already know, and you will disagree with me what you think you don't know, or what you think which you know also. Do you see? So you are listening to your own self, not to me. Isn't it? Now, it does not really matter whether we agree or disagree. We can totally disagree, we can agree. But what is important is you being aware of your agreement or your disagreement. This is most important. This is called awareness. That I am aware what is happening within me. Then I will act rather than react to situations. Are you getting what I'm saying? This puts a check on this tendency to react all the time. And let's see how our memory stays. What do you remember most? See, if there are 10 positive events and 1 negative or derogatory remark, what stays with you? That 1 negative thing gets stuck in your mind. 10 compliments given to you, you will simply forget. But 1 derogatory remark, 1 insult, you'll hold on to it. Same in life. If there is 80% joy and happiness and 20% problem or misery, we hold on to that 20% tight and make it 200%. We make it big. This we are not consciously doing, it's unconsciously happening in our system. Taking a look at this and living in the moment with full joy, alertness, awareness, and compassion, feeling one with everybody. You know? That is enlightenment. So simple. Being like a child is enlightenment. That's it. You have that phrase, unless you become like a child, you won't get entry into the kingdom of Father. That's what it is, being free from inside, feeling at home with everybody, having no barriers, because you don't judge. And you don't worry what others think about you. Let them think their own, whatever they think. And it is not permanent, you know. Do you see, we are worried what other people think about us? You think their thoughts about us remain permanent or stuck or stationary? It's not. See, 5 minutes ago you had an opinion about somebody. After 10 minutes your opinion will change, may change, isn't it? Your opinion about things and people and about yourself changes all the time. So why should you worry about what others think about us? This is taking a lot of toll on our body, on our mind, on our intellect, on our alertness, on the basic need of life, love and happiness. Letting go of this. These are the obstructions that bring us far away from ourselves, that brings to us the fear. Fear is nothing but lack of love, lack of belongingness. It is an intense sensation of isolation. This could be very well handled when you relax, do some breathing exercises. You will see what is fear. It's nothing. It's just a lack of awareness, lack of knowledge that I am love. I am part of everybody. I am part of the whole universe. You know? We become so natural, free and open. And the mind takes that complete shift, you know. It doesn't mind if there is 1 or 2 negative things here and there. It rejoices in that 80% of happiness that life has given us. And this literally changes the vibration around us. In our body, in our surrounding, with the people whom we meet, we see so much harmony comes then. Naturally, without any effort. It's not that you have to go and sit somewhere and years together you have to do some practices. Nothing like that. So simple, so easy. Just you have to take a look at it. That's all. Hmm? The whole art of living in the moment, present moment. And see, whenever you are in love, whenever you are in joy, happiness, you are in the present moment. Haven't you? The mind is totally in the present moment. And that is meditation. In some level, to some degree, everybody is meditating, but one is not knowing that it's happening to one. But doing it on a regular basis at will, to be able to create this feeling of, beautiful, wonderful, great, at will, is called the techniques of meditation. You can do that. Many techniques are there. Choose any technique and do it. Because in sex you come to the present moment totally. At that moment there is nothing else. You are so much, your body, mind and breath are all together. Yoga is happening. But in meditation it is 10 times or 100 times more joy. After, the difference between the bliss or joy of meditation and sex is, after sex one feels completely worn out, feels like a wreck. After meditation one completely gets energized, much more blissful, long lasting. So they are, though they have something in common, they are poles apart in another way. So in one side it doesn't really bring you fulfillment, but has some similarity. Otherwise, why there is so much sex? Sex is creation and procreation. The whole creation is in sex. Right from a flower, from pollination to tadpoles, to dogs, to cats, to all animals, to human beings, the entire creation. They all go in cycles. But human body, nervous system, has an added ability to experience pure love, to rise higher, to know something better, something long lasting. You see what I'm saying? It's a natural phenomenon that happens, you know. Celibacy is not something that one practices. It is a happening. It simply happens to you when such a bliss, such a vibration, such joy and love is arising in you all the time. You don't feel a need of anything else. So I'm not saying something is good, something is bad, this should be, this should not be. Again, everything in life has place and time and your discretion you use. But what I'm saying is the feverishness about anything, the craving for anything, does not allow you to be in touch with yourself. See? I think we have covered all the subjects. Anything else? Guru. Huh? How to overcome the... Being aware of this. First of all, be aware there is a craving. First step. And then, because your whole system is a total, complete system. Body, mind, breath, intellect, memory, your ego, all is involved. So you have to work on different levels. Some breathing techniques will help. Your food habits can help to overcome your cravings. And listening to music, enjoying nature, having more relaxation, all this would help. I've seen many people come over their addictions to different things, alcohols and drugs. It has taken them a long way. Many addictions have been cured by doing these simple programs, techniques. About Guru. Now this has been the most controversial thing in the world for a few decades now. Guru is just like a window, see. One is not a guru, one who claims to be a guru. But if you gain something out of it, if your life gets transformed somewhere, then you accept, oh, so-and-so is my teacher. Guru simply means one who removes the ignorance, one who brings more joy into life and more alertness, more awareness into life. Guru is not one who holds any authority on you. Guru is not one, a true Guru I am talking about, is not one who dictates terms to you, okay, you should do, you shouldn't do that, or tries to have a control on you. No, no, no. Guru is one who keeps you in touch with yourself, who reminds you to live in the present moment, who takes away the guilt, sorrow, agitation, anguish, all this away from you, just pulls it out of you and allows you to be yourself. That's the true sense, meaning of a guru, of a master. Master is one who lives those values, not just reading textbooks or not just saying one thing on the stage in front of people, doing one thing behind. That is not a guru. One in whose life this has blossomed, this love, this compassion has become a reality, living reality. Then around him, around that vibration, sort of silence dawns, transformation happens. Then a student says, oh, this is my teacher, from him I learned about being silent. And silence or saintlyhood or enlightenment does not come by somebody's authority. It's not somebody tell you, okay, from today you are enlightened. No. It's such a personal experience. God is a very personal experience. See, like pain is a very personal experience, isn't it? Suppose you have a pain in your leg. Can you prove it to anybody? Can you show your pain to anybody? It's impossible. Even a doctor who is treating on you cannot know the pain in you, right? So it's so personal. Your joy is such a personal experience. Same way, the opening of infinite consciousness, the basic substratum of creation, which you may call God or anything, is your very nature. And living that within us. And it opens up more and as we get rid of the stresses and we start living in the present moment more and more. And that is surrender. Surrender is not an act, remember. There are many of us who are trying to surrender. No, you cannot try to surrender. And then we wonder, how do I surrender? And this struggle becomes another doership. This blocks us from being in surrender. Just know that surrender is your nature. Like a child, you don't have to teach a child to love its mother or father. Do you have to? Or anybody? You don't have to teach a child, you should love this toy. You should love candy or cotton candy or ice cream. It's in their nature. Children love ice cream. The moment you bring ice cream, their eyes go big and their mouths open and they come running. Do you see that? Isn't it? That is in their nature. In the same way, surrender is in our very nature. Love is in our very nature. Love is not just an act. It is what we are made up of. What do you say? That's what it seems to me. So we have touched on all points or not? Anything left out? We have covered all. Surrender, love, sex, guru, and everybody's... Go ahead.
How can one find his guru? Where does one find the guru?
You be open and keep learning. And when your learning becomes complete, it becomes so obvious. There is no other way. Like, you cannot say, how do I know whether I like something or not? You have to taste it in order to like it, right? If you want to try a pastry, you try the pastry, and if you like it, you eat it, otherwise you throw it, right? So in the same way, when you are on the path, don't worry about the guru first. First, look about your own life, your own self. Have trust in you. And then when that unfolds, suddenly you find there's a lot of gratitude in you towards somebody. And you can accept them as a master, as teacher, or whatever. It's just an excuse for you to be grateful. That's all.
How do we develop trust?
First, understand the nature of doubt. What do you doubt? Do you doubt positive qualities or negative qualities? And you will see that your doubt is always about something that is good. You never doubt when you are unhappy. You never doubt somebody being angry at you. You never doubt your depression. Do you ever doubt, am I really depressed? But when you are happy, you doubt, am I really happy? I don't know, I'm not sure. Am I really happy? You doubt in the goodness of people, but not in the badness of people. Not in their stress, not in their anger, not in somebody's insult. If someone praises you, someone tells you, I love you very much, you ask them, really? Do you really love me? Someone says, I am very mad at you. You don't ask them, are you really mad at me? Do you see that? In doubt, there are three types of doubt. One is self-doubt. Another is doubt in people around you, and doubt in the infinite law, or existence of something more than what we know. You may call God or laws of nature, or whatever. If you don't check it, it will grow and it will cause such a self-doubt, and then it becomes a disease. Many people, they lock the door and several times they push the door and they forget, and they're doubtful whether they have done it or not. What do they call it? There is some psychological term for it. Huh? Paranoia, yeah. They start doubting themselves. They eat food and they doubt, have I really taken my food? So it comes to that extent that it becomes self-destructive. So what I would suggest you is keep the doubt in its place. Doubt the negativity. If somebody is annoyed at you, angry at you, doubt their anger. Their anger is not a permanent state. It's because of their stress, their tension. They said a few words to you. They became angry at you, mad at you. So if you doubt in their stresses, in their anger, in their depression, in their negative qualities, then automatically your trust in the goodness of people will grow. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise you say everybody is a cheat and then you try to find somebody who is good in them. And this is very hard. You do not know your own mind first of all. You don't know how your mind will be tomorrow. How can you think about somebody else? Right? Trust in the positivity of people and doubt the negative tendencies and negativity of people. Then you grow healthier in life. Your mind becomes more healthier, happier. Don't you think so?
It seems like the world is destroying itself through ambition. How does that relate to being in the moment? How can we create a relationship between ambition, money, power, politics, and being in the moment?
It's like this, you see. You can have your, say suppose you want to earn $1 million. Set a goal, work towards it. But don't think you will be happy only after earning $1 million. Do you see what I'm saying? Disconnect your happiness or your joy or your goal of life from an event that might happen out of some action. Because it doesn't happen. Look at all those who have $3 million. Are they happy? They don't seem to be. So what I'm saying is you can be happy now, still you can plan. I'll give you an example. Suppose when you drive from here to Seattle, you sit in a car and you just drive, right? You have a thought, I want to drive to Seattle, and you go. You don't, on the way you stop in gas station, you buy potato chips and you take Coke or 7-Up, you drink and you chit chat, sit here and there, and then you reach Seattle. You don't all the way through Seattle go on saying, I'm going to Seattle, I'm going to Seattle, I'm going to Seattle, I'm going to... You may not reach Seattle, you will end up in mental hospital. This is the basic difference between an intention and a desire. A desire or ambition is that feverishness that grips your mind. It doesn't allow you to rest and relax. See what I'm saying? An intention is okay, you have an intention and you just work towards it. That's it, finished. You see what I'm saying? And all the way through you are happy and you're joyful, you stop here and there. It's okay. I'm not negating life, remember. See, I'm saying you have all that you want to have in life. You can have a good job, you can grow up. But you can be in that space of surrender, love, happiness, prayerfulness. Right now. And it, in fact, supports you in your goal, whatever you want to have. Huh? Go ahead.
What's the 10-minute exercise for self-esteem?
What I did is I put together a lot of small techniques for anger, for self-esteem, and this and that, and all together, all the basic things that you might read, and that can revitalize your whole system over a period of 12 hours, 2 days, or a weekend. You can just learn, you can practice on your own. In 2 days, you can know all the small details. See, one thing is about the rhythm of the body. There is a rhythm in nature, there is a rhythm in the body, there is a rhythm in the mind, there is a rhythm in your emotions, and there is a basic rhythm in the depth of yourself. Rhythm of your inner being. So all these rhythms, when they are in harmony, that is happiness. No? You can learn these things. So there are many classes going on here and there all over places. You can just take a weekend off and do that. I mean, I can tell you something, but it won't be that effective as you doing it, learning it, and able to do it,
Why do so many religions tend to promote the idea of an angry, punishing God?
See, you have to look to the history and the background of that religion of that time. You know, a sensitive child, you tell him lovingly, the child will listen to you. The child is very rough. What the mother does induces some fear. Look, I am going to punish you, do this thing to you. So when people were engaged in so much violence and disruptive activities, those days, to maintain law and order, to bring them under some control, those people must have induced some fear. But you don't have to cling on to that. That's not a reality. There is no God up somewhere there trying to punish you. Forget about it.
What is the best way to deal with repressed anger that comes up all of a sudden?
So let it go out, don't hold it back.
How do you do it in a safe way?
Some of these breathing techniques will help you. Sudarshan Kriya especially will just put you back, cleanse you. It's like a vacuum cleaner.
What is the beneficial purpose of the ego?
Creates more soap operas. More entertainment. Yeah, see, everything has a place. It's all recreational.
How can we protect ourselves and stop from being affected by negativity around us and in the world?
By being connected to yourself. Your deep self, your inside, is so powerful and so invincible that no negativity. It's like, see, can any darkness overshadow a light? Not possible. Because darkness is not a substance. Same way, negativity is not a substance. It appears to be, but it's not in reality.
How can one remain compassionate when there is so much hostility and violence?
How can you be not compassionate for hostility? If there is no hostility, compassion does not have a place at all. On whom will you be compassionate? You will be compassionate on somebody who is very good, who is very happy, who is joyful. Compassion simply means to recognize when somebody is negative or hostile. Look at this poor person, he's in so much trouble. He's so much stressed, so this person is hostile. See, a joyful, happy person will not indulge in any criminal activity. It's impossible. If somebody is hostile, it only means that that's what they have inside. There is lot of hurt, and only they need lot of compassion. Isn't it?
What about guilt?
What about that?
What about guilt?
What to do with guilt? Just drop it.
How do you deal with the loss of a close loved one? What if the depression hits you a year later?
Knowledge. Knowledge will lift you up from that state. Of truth, of reality, of all this, about yourself, about how things are.
What can we do to stop the destruction of the trees?
Anyway, you're already doing all that is necessary, aren't you? The whole green revolution everybody is doing.
How do you sense the openness of people in general now towards ideas of centeredness and so on, as opposed to 10 or 20 or 30 years ago?
Yeah, people are becoming more aware of this fact. More and more awareness is there. That's very good. Because people are coming out of their small concepts and ideas, limited concepts and limited ideas, open to more things, new things. That's a sign of progress.
How does one deal with the extremes in the world?
With patience.
The bad, the rich, and the poor, the extremes on earth.
With patience. And world will continue to have the opposites. It has been having, right? In midst of all this, you blossom.
What are these things about demons and devils that the religions all talk about?
They don't come anywhere near us, so we don't worry about them.
Do you believe in karma?
See, you believe in what you don't know. What you know, you don't need to believe it.
When I'm trying to avoid my suffering, it doesn't work, and I don't know how to deal with it.
You come and talk to us, or to me, or Tim, or one of the persons here. Somebody will tell you some techniques, guide you through. Huh? It won't stay with you with that. Will help you.
What do you think about psychotherapy?
It does some help to people, but there are many flaws I see in psychotherapy because you connect events and emotions. And when such things come up in people, we reinforce those events and emotions. So many people go to psychotherapists for many years, still they don't get cured. They get a sort of addicted going and talking to psychotherapists. And some people have been there 20 years, 25 years, still they are not well. But I am telling them, see, you don't have to do that. You can simply wash the whole thing away. Many of the process or techniques used in psychotherapy is like stirring the garbage can. See, you don't have to analyze the garbage can. Which garbage is from which day? You simply tie its neck and throw it out. This is a big flaw there. You know, in fact, it has damaged in many people's life their relationship with their parents. Because they had some problem, they went to psychotherapists and they suddenly said, no, when you were 3-year-old, your mother must have done this thing to you. No, that person's relationship with the mother was so good, and since they heard from the psychotherapist, they got so angry at the poor mother, the whole relationship turned very sore. And this has happened not to few, but many. So I say this is absolutely not necessary. I'm not denying that psychotherapy has done some good and relief to people, but it has some very serious flaws which our people, psychotherapists, now is the time they have to look at it and see that there are many other methods by which one can get over the problem rather than probing into the problem. Do you see what I'm saying?